How's it, guys? We're here at together. We're gonna try and get on bonefish this afternoon. We got a little bit of time to fish. Not feeling very well today, quite fatigued, but the conditions were lacquer, so I decided to come through. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm making sure that this 3-0 rock point does not come free. I'm using extra heavy cotton to lock it in place. You can see, turn it 3 times. I've pushed it through the foam and tying it up so that it turn it 3 times again. Like this, your finesse baits for edibles, you can put a nice small bait for an edible, and it doesn't pull through when you clip the sinker, because obviously fishing deep points, you want to get as deep as possible. I'm going to try for a bonefish or a stumpy and maybe a cob, maybe a spadefish if you're really lucky. Yeah, so then you can build your bait on top of this, whatever bait you put. The reason I'm using a J hook is because of that. You can use a dangle, but because it's winter, fish are usually quite skittish, so I'm using a J hook. Also, the length of the trace is important. I'm using 7/0 Maxima, quite a decent long trace, so that it floats up quite high. 7/0 leader, 120 pound braid leader with 40 pound grinder braid on a 14,000 Shimano twin power with Bluefish 0 14'6" medium heavy, extra long. Yeah, that's the setup for today. Let's hope we get something decent that pulls some drag. Alright, there you go, and you just wrap it around, and you've got a small base of choker that you use to wrap up over. I'm using thick cotton, not extra heavy and not light. The idea is to make your bait look a bit like crayfish, so keep it as white as possible. Make sure you use nice fresh choker and put some cotton around the tassel so that they don't cause a problem. There you go. This is a nice base. Even if the prawns goes away, you're left with a nice base. So the prawns that I'm using white prawn and I'm using pink prawn. I normally use white prawn and red prawn. It's actually more effective, but white prawn and pink prawn is equally decent. Pink prawn is much more softer, so you must understand that the peckers will have a go at it first, right? So make sure that that's your last bait on. Cut a nice piece of prawn meat there, and let's take the white prawn out. This white prawn is actually very effective. People don't know much about it. When you smash it, it feels a bit like crayfish. So there you go. Cut it in 2, tap it a little bit, tap the skin as well. It's quite firm, this prawn, so that it binds nicely. So you put the white prawn on first. You can see how nice and glistening the prawn meat is. And then you take a piece of the pink prawn that I cut earlier and you add it on to give a little bit more extra flavor and smell onto the bait. Alright, so this bait is a chocker, pink prawn, white prawn combo. Very effective for bonefish, stumpies, spadefish, kingies, anything will eat it. Okay, that's it. Let's go see if we can get a fish.